Hello, everyone. Dang it, Kylaris isn't there. Give me 1 second. Her push to talks.
Gonna work.
Her push to talks. Not on either. Oh, and your camera moved.
Well, this is just great.
Yeah, you gotta turn it to the. Yep.
To the what?
To your left. A little bit more. Just a hair.
Really?
Just a hair. That's too far down.
It's hard to control.
That's too far right. Oh no. Now it's gotta go left a little bit more.
Who's left?
Greatest intro, your left.
Who's left?
You're left. Greatest intro ever. Fixing cameras and stuff. It's not quite enough. Lyrics with Oren. No. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Oren.
I'm
Kylaris.
and tonight we're super exuberant.
Can't hear you. Oh, you didn't come through for half of that.
You're kidding. What is
All I heard was exuberant.
exuberant? We're super exuberant. What is with my
Out a little bit.
mic? Oh,
It's like, I don't know, when you do weird voices, it wants to not pick you up.
I do weird voices all the time.
But lately, it doesn't like it.
Oh man, that's terrible. Anyway, welcome to the channel again, guys. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. Really sorry about Sunday. We had to cancel. I was doing taxes. I was doing our own taxes for the first time in over a decade, and it was taking me a little while. And it was also our niece's birthday, and so it was just all, you know. So it was a pain, but want to say hey to Jakester, who's in the chat, as well as the Raccoon Thief. Hello, guys. What's going on? Jake said, whoa, already saying this is the best game ever? I mean, it's just worth posing the question. I don't know if I would say it's legitimately the best game ever, but right now it's super good. Hey, Kylaris, thanks so much for resubbing for 13 months.
No problem.
She resubs to us to use the emotes.
I'm not in the tier 2, so I can't, or 3, I can't use the other ones.
Right. Excited to see how far the town has come along. Oh, we've done some stuff. Basketball season is over, so I got more time now. Woo, Jake.
How was it?
What was it? Hey, Moo.
Hey, Moo. Raccoon says, guess who? The rack is back.
Sir.
The rack is back with flying colors or pink. Nice, yep. Let's see here. Ed, hello. Colors, you're not coming through as much.
Hello, low.
Yeah, I think you gotta toggle your noise suppression and then whoops. And then yeah, I feel like stuff got a little messed up since we last streamed last week, so that kind of stinks. What game is this? I'm offended. Raccoon, this is Vahltime. Vahltime. It's kind of an adventure survival game. It's not.
Oh.
What?
I thought
That didn't come through.
I thought my push to talk was on.
Thanks, robot. No, it's an adventure survival game. It's not super hardcore on the survival part of it.
Situation.
Yeah, that's true. It does depend.
No, it's not Minecraft at all.
No. Nope. I
It's
mean,
like a completely different style of building, I would say.
yeah. Oh, yeah. But I mean, you know, there's building elements. There's
Yeah, on a very basic level, it has
Yeah.
similarity to Minecraft, but
for sure. But anyways, we have been digging it like crazy.
with my pickaxe.
It has just been phenomenal. It's been so much fun. We are having a blast with it, and yeah, I think we play it just about every night. So, and we're playing with a lot of our friends. Echo Moo for sure. We're playing with Selfish Lock. Our friend Clay, aka Beer City Board Games, and also Clay, yeah, Clay, and also our really good friend Professor Plum, who's in the chat with us right now.
Professor.
Howdy, how's it going?
Good, how are you, sir?
Yeah, well, thanks. Glad to be able to play some games with you today.
Yeah, for sure.
A happy surprise for a Wednesday.
Ruff's joining us for a Wednesday night, so that's awesome. So yeah,
/ Thursday.
Raccoon.
Yes.
Oh, so Minecraft 2.0. Mm-hmm. So yeah, hope everybody's doing really well. Hope you're having a good week so far. Mine's been crazy. I'm super tired. I was just telling Prof before we went live that I read a couple of books to Ben tonight and just started falling right asleep. Like Kylaris.
Probably write yourself to sleep.
Yeah, Kylaris was like, hey, you gotta get up. We gotta get the kids to bed. We're streaming. So I am drinking coffee out of my emote mug. So.
Shakespeare says, "What's up, Plum?"
What's up, Jake?
Jay, glad you can join us tonight, man. That's awesome. So anyway, yeah, we're hopping back into Vahltime. I thought the stream title was a little punny, but
So punny.
so punny. But yeah,
Intended.
right. Yes. But yeah, I don't know if I would call this the greatest game I've ever played, but it's
Great.
it's great. It's up there. It's really good, and I feel like we haven't even scratched the surface yet of what this game has to offer, and it's still in early access, and we are just having such a good time, you guys. It's insane how, like, I was talking with Kenobi a little bit earlier today, and he was kind of asking, you know, how it was still going and what we were up to and stuff, and I said, you know, I haven't felt this way about a game in a long time. So like MMOs and this kind of like game world type design is really what Kylaris and I especially like what we're drawn to. I played my first MMO when I was about 14, 15 years old with EverQuest, and I have loved that genre ever since. And this game, while not being an MMO, it's not massively, right? There's only a cap of 10 people per server. What's that?
Minimally,
yes, minimally multiplayer. It scratches a lot of the itches that we have for MMORPGs, and so like it has just been such a blast. It's been so much fun playing with our friends. So, Raccoon says I made a ball of wax. Interesting hot take. Not sure where you're going with that, but great info. TMI, brother. That's it. So like wax, like beeswax, or
Right. So then Jake says, they're going to come out with updates annually for the game. What's the update schedule? Do we know that, or are we just waiting for release?
I don't know the update schedule exactly because it is still early access, and what the developers are doing is a very small team of developers. I think there's 5 people. And yeah, and what they're doing right now, they have a roadmap out, which I have not seen, but I've heard. My brother read a lot of it to me. But they have a roadmap for at least the kind of the early access part of it. And right now they're very focused on bug squashing. So several times a week we're getting different updates, you know, little things, and then some structural things. So right now too, we're getting a you know, we're getting a little bit of lag occasionally with the game, and I believe that's due to them like changing the encoding and how it's working with Steam. So this is a game you launch through Steam.
I said the devs probably need time to become accustomed to having trucks of money arriving daily.
Yes. So this game is
Like, what do we do? What do we do now?
It hasn't even been out a full month. And I think it came out for early release on Valentine's Day, February 14, and it hasn't even been out a month, and it's got over 5 million sales because it is just such a good game. The hype is real, and
A lot of like word of mouth going on for sure.
The hype is real, and it is well deserved. So, so yeah, right now they're really focused on bug squashing and maximizing the game. They've said we're a small team. Early access has really been in a lot of ways very smooth. This might be the best early access I've ever seen. And I'm not even particularly fond of early access.
Squash any bugs. I hope it's the Desquito, am I right?
Zing. But yeah, so...
Stay away from.
Oh my gosh, seriously. I don't know how many... I've died several times now to Deathsquitos. Literally called Deathsquitos. We're not even like making that up. That's what they are. But
That does seem like a horrible nickname for something that
Yeah.
is not true. But
Yeah.
that's actually their name
Nope, that's what they're called.
for good reason.
But yeah, so the cadence right now is bug squashing, getting the game running optimally, and then I don't remember at what point they plan on releasing. I think they said they wanted to be in early access for about a year, just to really, get the game to super polished state, and then they'll be releasing with additional content as well. So right now, what's that?
Appreciate the alert, Pyrotech.
Oh, Pyrotech, thank you so much. Appreciate it, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope your wife's doing good. So yeah. Candle wax orn. Oh, okay, cool, raccoon. Cool. I mean, I just, I didn't know if you were saving Q-tips or...
I literally read that as candle wax with Orin. Like, I added a with.
Candle wax with Orin. The most entertaining stream ever. Where Orin makes candle wax.
The theme song needs work or...
I'm drinking it right now. Yeah. But anyway, gonna get switched over to the game here really quick.
Dude, I've already picked the whole farm field while you're chatting.
I mean, you know me. I'm Chatosaurus Rex. I'm gonna get the bonfire going here again. Holy cow, it's like raw.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now we are working with what's called 5 Forsaken bosses. And killing the Forsaken bosses actually like kind of, oh, I'm on fire, kind of launches you into a new biome. So the latest one we've entered now is the swamp, which is...
The biomes are basically different difficulty levels.
Yep.
Not like a number-based system or anything, but it's like, if you go into one too soon without the appropriate gear, you're dead.
Yep. Appropriate gear, appropriate, like, say, potions or something like that. And so, we're gonna stoke this fire. So yeah, right now there's 5. I believe at launch they've said there will be 9. And each boss that you defeat, as Kylaris was saying too, you go to these different biomes, new areas, and all of that in conjunction kind of gets you new recipes, new materials. Actually, you get the new recipes from picking up the new materials and things like that. So it's a really cool system.
Discovery-based game,
Yeah.
or exploration, and yeah, you might totally miss some stuff if you're not out there looking for it. So.
Yeah, it feels very natural, a very natural progression. It's really cool. It's primarily, your own, at your own pace. It's awesome. We are really enjoying it. So this is the town square that we built up. We got some cobblestones down now.
Like roads, kind of.
Yep. Kylars and I built this slab for our smelters and kilns. I built a roof over it. We built a gazebo in the center here for our bonfire, which was really kind of fun, like laying out the stone to try and get kind of a circular shape out of square blocks. So that's been pretty cool. Locke has been working on his
Mead hall.
on his mead hall. Yep. He read.
Oh yeah, can you see the new yeah, that's really cool.
It looks awesome. He redid.
I like it even way better than the last one.
Yep.
With the stone.
Yeah, I do too. It looks slick.
So the old hearth design that he had in there was really cool looking, but when it came to functionality, you took smoke inhalation and could catch on fire just by trying to cook food. So we had to like do some revamping of it so that it was like not just aesthetic, but also wouldn't kill you.
It looks really good. He also created a little mead cellar here too, so you can
that's cool.
Get your frost resistance potions on. He's got a pantry here that we've been stocking. So it's pretty fun. I don't know if I showed this, but we finished the tower, and we have been decorating it. So got another Eikthyr, the first Forsaken.
It yet?
What?
I didn't know the outside very well.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Like back up.
So here it is, all lit up.
Are the lights still actually going, or
Yep.
did some burn out?
I think most of the sconces are still are still going. Some of the lower bedrooms, I think they might be out. Oh no, they're still going.
Refuel the lighting in this game with typically resin, which you get off of like mobs and trees and stuff, and then some things use coal or wood to, if they're like fire based, to keep burning.
Yep. So right over the door there, we've got Eikthyrs trophy head that actually still speaks to us, which is kind of fun. It talks occasionally. And then if you come in here, we've got some seating and some rug, a whole bunch of, I went crazy with the rugs, and some tapestries.
Not only are those items for decoration, but they also add to the comfort level of the place that you're in, and the higher the comfort level, the longer rested buff you get. So there's multi-purpose for them.
We put a bunch of sconces up in the room so we don't just have like wood torches. We've got sconces going on, which are a really cool effect. Some more banners here. Just that little bit of lag, man. That little bit of lag. Oh, I don't have wood to fuel the hearths up here.
Wood in the workshop if you need some.
Oh, okay, cool. I won't go get it right now, but... and then we've got, like, this is my room. I've decorated a little bit. I've got a Grey Dwarf Shaman trophy head up here, which is pretty fun because it glows in the dark. Put up a sconce here and a tapestry, a banner. Kylaris' room is over here. She calls it Kylaris' Harbor View because she has a view of our harbor, as well as the boar pen of her tamed boars down there. And there she is farming. And she's got a nice boar head trophy up top here. Because she's the one that takes care of and then takes care of the boars. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
There can't be too many. Well, let's just say I can shoot arrows from my bedroom window.
Yeah. And then the top here, we're getting some wolf hide rugs placed around. Prof has what's called a Surtling trophy. So there are creatures in the game found at least in the swamp called Surtlings, and he has one of their heads. Because, you know, Vikings, we gotta, you know, our trophies are all heads, I guess, you know. So he has a Surtling trophy next to the lounge sign. So he named his room the lounge, which I thought was really fun. Prof, can we show your room a second?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. He also has a giant dragon bed with dragon head decor. Oh, those are the horns, yeah. So anyway, what I'd like to do is there's something that will help us reinforce these beams actually, and we'll be able to hopefully build higher. So I might do another floor, or I might just do a cool peaked roof, maybe just kind of like an attic. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. Anyway, so that's primarily the tower, what we've done with that. The other latest thing that we've been doing and kind of working on. So while you can tame boars in this game, oh, I gotta turn up the music a second. No, I don't want to log out. I could click something. While you can tame boars, and you may already guess where I'm going with this based on the sound, you can also tame wolves. And so we have a pack of wolves here. And what's really fun about these is I could get one to follow me, or I could get them all to follow me, or tell it to stay here. And it will come out hunting with me. And it's really fun. We're trying not to take out more than one, because if they're fed, they will have puppies. They'll have cubs. Data Bear, hello. How are ya? What's going on?
Yeah, the wolves are cool.
The wolves are really cool.
If anyone got Prof stream last week when he tamed his first one, it was not all for naught. We have developed a pack since then based on his trial and error. He had a successful taming of 2 wolves after that, and we've grown the herd since then. Herd?
Pack.
Pack, yeah. That's what I heard.
Doing good, thanks. A little tired. A little tired trying to wake up. Got some coffee. But besides that, doing well. Glad you're doing good too. What's going on, man? So yeah, we've been working with those. They're all very hungry right now. I don't have any meat on me. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on so far in the city. I feel like every time we stream this, we got to give kind of an update on like the town, the camp, because it changes so much. So obviously the very prominent feature now is the tower. It's super big. You can see it as soon as you know rendering distance allows. Yep.
Yeah, and I made like some side farming stuff that wasn't there before. The beehives are back up, and like, I don't know, just little things. Today I went around and I reorganized all of our storage, and I made signs so that we could find all of our stuff. Like little things like that happen all the time.
Yep. That's cool that they will go hunting with you. It is. It's really cool. It's a little annoying if you're trying to like sneak up on something because they won't sneak while you are. So I've really had to make sure to like shoot deer and stuff, or you know, bow and arrow, shoot deer from afar, because if the wolves get anywhere close, they will charge the deer, and the deer are like a little bit faster. So
very easily.
Yeah, they spook super easy. So I try to kind of snipe them from farther away. So one of our ships is broken and gone.
Which one?
They are aggressive for sure.
Second part.
Yeah. Yep.
Can you recover the materials, or did somebody take it?
I don't think so. It looks like the materials are still there.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure the other two are. Yeah, the other two are fine. So I wonder if we got
got attacked because
some
it's on
baddies.
that side.
Yep.
Is that wall still down?
Yeah, probably.
On the coast. Need to repair that before we go out.
So let's see here. We'll build another.
It's cool though. Like they're stronger than the gray dwarfs for sure. So as long as they don't get overwhelmed by too many, as we've learned, they can take out a fair amount of gray dwarfs. Mm-hmm. And kind of watch your back while you're out like foraging and stuff like that.
Oh, I killed a pig. Hopefully that wasn't domesticated.
Oh, well, even if it was, you know my policy on ones that escape the pen.
Yep.
I don't have time for that. I forgot what I was gonna say.
About them being aggressive.
No, well, I was talking about wolves, but.
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah, just like we've had some get killed while they're out, being companions and stuff, but literally, like, there's always more where that came from.
Yep.
Not to sound harsh, but it's true in this case.
Yeah. We almost kind of wondered if, like, if they went feral, like, from not being fed after a while. If, you know, we wondered if they would go feral again. And we were worried that, like, if they got out, because we've actually taken pairs out and they've had cubs out in the wild. And then, like, they're just out there. You can't get them to follow you. And so, like, at one point, I tracked down by sound where one was and found it just way far from where where it originally began life in the game world. And it was an adult by then, and it was trying to hunt deer. I'm like, man, if another wolf ended up out here, they'd be having other cubs, and then suddenly exponentially we have a ton of more cubs, and then what if they go feral, and then we would be overrun. Yeah. But Prof, what was the result of what was your experiment, and what was the result?
Yeah, about that. So yesterday I discovered that the pen where I was keeping a starved wolf disappeared, but when I logged in today, it was mysteriously there again.
What?
still tame.
What the heck?
Weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Huh. That's interesting.
strange.
So we still don't know whether they go feral or not.
The experiment continues. Data Bear, we fought 2 bosses so far of the 5 that are currently out.
Yeah.
Only the domesticated have cubs. Yeah, as far as we know. I think the only ones we've run across in the wild are adults.
Yeah. I'm not sure though. I don't really know.
Only ones out. No, they have cubs also in captivity. Pretty
Are we
much as
missing,
long as they're happy and fed, they will procreate. If you don't feed them and they're walking around hungry, they don't really much. Are we missing what?
A forge.
What?
Yeah, what happened to our forge?
It's gone.
That's weird. Where's Selfish Lock? Did he steal the forge?
I was just looking
You
in the
never
meat
know.
hall quick.
It's possible.
So the ones in the pens have cubs too? Yes. Yep.
Yeah, there's probably some cubs in the pen right now. Or else we can feed them and it will happen soon.
So
They're really cute too.
what's funny is I'm standing on the table. I'm terrible. I was sitting at the gazebo like half the day. So I'll log into this game while I'm working and just taking the ambiance, the wind, the rain, the fire. What's that?
The crackling bonfire.
Yeah, the crackly bonfire. It almost put me to sleep earlier today. Yeah, I didn't notice anything getting in there. Yeah, where's our forge?
Good question. Data Bear, are you concerned about any spoilers in the game? Because we can answer that question, but some people like to find that out for themselves. So before I say, I want to make sure you're good with the answer.
Oh man, it's like, do we gotta message him quick and be like, hey, do you know where the forge is?
I mean, it wouldn't be hard to build another one. It just takes like a circling core and
Yeah.
wood or something. I can't remember what it
Data Bear said nope.
was. So when you defeat the Elder, you will receive the key to the swamp.
Literally called a swamp key.
The swamp will be the next difficulty biome that you can venture into, and it's significantly more difficult than the Black Forest. And something you will find there is your next material to make armor and gear and weapons out of.
Might have to tear down this forge here. Put it back.
I'm wondering, yeah. Unless we just build another one. I don't know.
We can't.
We can't? Oh no, why?
We don't have enough copper.
There's a phrase. That stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Locke has one, but I think he's had one, like... Don't know what would have happened to it. But anyway.
Data Bear, I would also give some advice that before you venture into the swamp, you're going to want to have started building fermenters and making potions that, especially poison resistance, because the swamp really calls for poison resistance, and that is something you'll learn very quickly if not.
All right, what do we want to do tonight? What should we do?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you've leveled up all your bronze gear and you're feeling like ready for the next step, then yeah, I think that's definitely time to fight the Elder if you feel good about progressing. It will also change the game world a little bit as far as what might come attack your base, so be prepared for that.
Yeah.
Everything is a little tougher when you progress the game. Yes. fermenters. Yeah, definitely look into poison resistance before you take your swamp key to the swamp.
Well,
yeah, in terms of what to do, well, I've parked a longship at the swamp and it's ready to transport ore.
nice.
So
You are with the ship out there?
the ship's out there, yeah.
Oh. I think Selfish Lock just got in the game, so he might be joining chat in a
Cool.
sec.
Cool.
All right.
I come with.
I am going to go get my iron gear then. If we are... I'm lagging enough that I can't shut that door. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
It's
Howdy.
going. Hey,
What's going on, man?
just queuing up some Vahltime.
The hype. Nice.
Oh, do you know what happened to our forge?
If it's not in the meat hall, I probably have it on my character.
Oh, okay.
We just noticed it was missing, and we're like, maybe we should ask Selfish Lock.
I just forgot to put it back. I'm sorry.
That's
You're
okay.
fine.
We kind of figured that was the case.
I had to place cauldrons.
Right. We were hoping that, nothing came and, like, randomly attacked one thing that didn't make sense much. But
I just stole the forge.
Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
laugh because, we had a ship that got destroyed, because something got in. And, my character's been sitting at the gazebo for, hours, and I would have laughed so hard if stuff just, say it was, Draugr or skeletons ran right past me and just took out the forge,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Did you put up it looks like you put up a new one then?
I think we moved one.
Oh, okay.
did you steal the one from the portal house?
There's definitely one in here right now.
Yeah.
I took the one from the portal house, yeah.
Okay, I'll put one in the portal house then.
Cool. We don't have enough iron to make caps yet, do we?
Caps?
Caps.
Last I knew for helms we had 18 iron, but I don't know if you guys have gotten some since then.
Prof has a ton in a ship that we need to get back here.
Oh,
Well-
it's not in the ship just yet.
Oh.
The ship is there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ready for it.
Ready for transport, yeah.
I'm game if you are.
I am too. Yeah, because I think we have 20 right now.
Grab poison resist or something. Where's that at now? Am I in the wrong side?
It's in the
Meat refrigerator.
yeah, which is in the floor.
It's
Except there's
over
no
here,
poison resist.
Colors.
There, is it?
Yeah, the poison resist is in there, my friend.
Really? I just
Yep.
opened it.
There are 3 of
Yeah.
them in there.
There's more than
The wrong
one,
one.
yeah.
Ah,
Oh yeah, it takes 20 iron. We have exactly 20 iron, and it takes 20 iron to make a cap.
Yeah.
Adventure awaits. Moo, you want to
Wait.
hop on?
Cap
Yeah.
sounds super nerdy.
Yeah.
is that what it's called?
No, it's helm.
Why are you calling it a cap?
Isn't it called a cap in the?
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's an iron cap.
Oh, I was just being mean, I guess. Sorry.
Oh no, it is called a helmet.
Okay.
I was like, wow, they're really bad at naming things in this game.
Nope, just me. I'm really bad at talking.
Oh, all right. Well, that we're used to.
It's true. It's true.
I just easy.
No, it's true. I'm gonna grab some buff food here really quick. Ended up
Yeah, I
watching
need to
TV
make
in
some
bed.
arrows and such.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, Moo said I ended up watching TV in bed, then got sleepy. That's cool, Moo.
That'll totally happen.
I don't know what happened to my bronze helmet. It must be in the gear. 'Cause
Okay.
It's not in my room.
There is now a forge in the gatehouse again.
Okay, with all of that food, I went to one cupboard and was like, oh yeah, there isn't that much there. I better take this sparingly. But now after seeing what's all in there,
Tons of
Yeah,
food.
there's
Take
a
it.
lot.
tons.
There's turnip stew. There's turnip stew, carrot soup, queen's jam, sausages.
Yeah.
I can't remember any of the other ones. Just like cooked fish, which is also decent buff food.
Right.
Do we like the placement of the chests around the fire?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like your new heart.
The new hearth is
Yeah,
awesome.
I like it a lot. I went down to one actual hearth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It looks
That's
awesome.
one of the
noticed.
changes.
Was the
It
other
gives
one
us
like
more
maybe
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like less smoke and stuff, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted something kind of tall and open.
Right.
Yeah. I can't open the door of the garage.
The original idea was to be able to see the table and stuff upstairs, but you can't have it all, I guess.
Right. All right. I'm gonna drop off these scraps.
I need to make some arrows real quick.
Somehow I've misplaced my bronze helmet and I can't find it anywhere.
That's weird. Ooh, I gotta put
I
on my
didn't take
bronze
that.
helmet.
What?
I said I didn't take that.
I've been wearing my headlamp a lot, so like I thought it was in my storage chest with my other stuff, but I think I moved my bronze gear out, so I was wondering if it was in the garage, but I don't see it here either. So I might just be headlamping it.
Okay. I made 100 flint head arrows. I should be good with that.
200 on me.
Oh, maybe I should make more.
I mean, maybe you shoot less than me, but
I probably
I use
do.
a lot.
Yep, I probably do. So I'm not gonna make more than that. So we are just gonna get prepped to go to the swamp, y'all, because the swamp is super dangerous. It is.
Mr. Professor Plum has totally prepped us with 1, a portal to a faraway swamp, 2, he mined a whole bunch of iron earlier and put it in a chest, and then he sailed a longship out there, and all we have to do is go help sail it back and then collect a bunch of iron. Like, insane.
Okay.
I know, this guy. I mean, we could maybe gather up some more stuff with our bag space if we wanted to while we're there.
Yeah, I think while we're out there, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get some more. What do you guys think?
Yeah, why not?
Plenty of crypts to.
Yeah. Oh,
Too many crypts have
gotta
been
get my-
gathered between us.
I'm gonna grab my swamp key.
I haven't even explored this entire swamp yet.
I'm gonna grab some
Spectacular.
more wood and fix this wall before we leave really quick.
Make sure we have
Oh,
enough
yeah.
pickaxes.
I have... Oh, good point. I need to grab my spare. But I have my bronze so far.
I have to go get mine, that's why I thought of it.
I'm gonna go relight the fires, like the bonfire and the hearths.
Yep, there's a ton of wood there that I got earlier if you want to use it.
Awesome, thank you. So these hearths last a really long time. They're super efficient with the fuel that you put in them. But we've just, it's been days. So we'll just relight these. So we actually get a bonus for having these lit. So comfort level 9 right there. In a couple different spots, we have been able to get a comfort level 12, which gives us a 19-minute rested buff. Come on. I can't get the comfort 12 again. I can't seem to find the spot.
One of the bedroom doors on
I know.
one floor tile.
Just don't remember which one it was.
I think it was first level or maybe second, but I think it was first.
It was definitely first, and I'm finding a spot that has comfort level 11, but I'm not getting it to switch over to 12, and I wonder why. Really strange. But, oh well, whatever. I'm gonna stand there forever. The iron gear is so shiny.
Takes a while to get used to it for sure.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's so shiny. The reflections in this game are really fun. Big Swamp. Love the name. Big Swamp.
Well,
All right.
I guess that'll do. I just
I'm
patched
gonna
up the
drop
hole.
off the rest of this wood. All right, y'all ready?
no.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to grab food, and then I need to go get my pickaxe from Loxley.
For sure.
There's a spare. Oh, do you have like what level is your pickaxe actually?
Good question.
There's a level 2 bronze one and a antler one in the garage.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what yours is, if it's better than that or not, but you can take those if you want.
I'll just do that.
Kylaris has her headlamp on. Just gonna stand in this and look at the glow.
Ah, ooh, it's really reflecty off of you.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you look like you're cold?
That's the cold debuff.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
The cold debuff creates a mist around you.
It look like I have one.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
You do.
Yeah.
So the cold debuff lower health and stamina regeneration. So every night, if you're not by a fire or anything like that, you will be cold, and your health regen and stamina regen are dropped by 50 and 25% respectively. But then you have different things that kind of counteract that. Your rested buff will make your health and stamina regen plus 50
Murph, hey.
and 100. Hey, Murph. Still haven't beaten this game? No, far from it.
Not even.
Not
even.
Not even close.
No, we're just past the beginning still, really, it feels like.
What's going on,
In
buddy?
some ways, we are. Yeah.
All right. Are we heading or? Wait. Oh no, you had to get stuff in.
We're literally all through
I
the
have
portal in
everything
here.
I need.
Oh, we're through the portal. Cool. I'm going.
Whoa. So wait, do you have the ship loaded up already yet, or no?
No.
No, we're still in
Okay.
Frida.
All right. So are we gonna go looking around
We need to
first, or
make-
should we go first?
Yeah, I don't mind, but we'll have to make multiple trips anyway to transport.
Gosh,
all
I gotta
this.
eat my buff.
Oh yeah. Good
Yeah. Buff food and poison if you got them.
Ugh, I had like 10 health. So I'm like, I'm not jumping out there yet.
Right. I might go light a fire really quick. Murph be a herder
I'm gonna
tonight.
go back to the portal and get a better rested buff and just sit by the fire there.
Murph, what's going on, brother? Ooh, this is up there.
I didn't know we were up a tree. Thanks for being out before me.
I can't light a fire because I don't have the required materials.
Just come back and do a fire at the camp.
Yeah, it's all good.
Ordering.
Oh, you went back to main base
Well, yeah, it's just through the
Sure.
portal
Think of going
again.
there
just to get your health up?
to Lagton.
Lagton. Oh, not much. What are we doing tonight? We are diving into a swamp.
Speaking of
being
swamp,
attacked.
attacking the camp.
Our main base is being attacked right now. We're gonna dive into a swamp. We're gonna go crypt delving. We're gonna try and get some iron, and then we have to transport that iron. So you can't actually take ores and metals through. Ooh, lag.
Shrek quote, I like it.
You can't take them through a portal. So we are going to have to walk it to a ship and sail it back.
It's gonna be heavy. All right, where are we fighting at?
old Copper Road bridge if I could get off it. Oh, they broke the door for me. Thanks.
Oh no.
I don't know if I have enough wood to fix that. Yes, I do.
It's supposedly stabbing a skeleton, but it's not moving. And
Not working.
so that's lag.
Yeah. What are you doing in my swamp?
That's the one I was trying to hit.
Okay, so he's not there.
So it's like the fortress area y'all have built can be attacked at any time? Yes. And so there's events. There are events that, there's a lot of dudes south side.
Yeah, but I can't actually fight any of them. It's not registering.
There are events that happen, and we are clearly lagging a ton right now. That guy's walking in midair.
Lecton.
The smell is gone. There's still some juice up here.
Richard at gear.
Can't hit this guy. Oh.
What?
Anyway, like, oh, is that guy active now?
And alive, the lag. So you built defenses, I take it, like walls, moats, obstacles. Sorry, I've not been around as much, so I'm still learning. Yeah, absolutely. So we dug this moat and built this this like defensive wall the entire way around our base, and then lined the inner side of that with gate.
Around them a perimeter create.
Right. I am waiting for all of this loot to catch up. Yep. So yeah.
That's just stuff that Prof would throw in his trash pit.
Right. Nah, there's entrails and stuff.
I can't shut this gate, Kylaris.
Yeah.
Oh, now it went open the other way.
I think because I shut it in to register it first.
Okay, hopefully it's shut now. I can't tell.
It's fine. There's still in the bridge, so even if somebody went through the door, I don't think they could cross the bridge unless they got crazy, but...
Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
Waiting for this to catch up. Yeah, every once in a while we have these bouts of lag that, especially around our town, because there's
anytime
so
I
much.
come here, the whole time.
I don't have a problem every time, just every once in a while. Yeah.
If I'm the only one on, then I don't.
But yeah, so
I take that back. When you sit by the fire all day and I'm building, then I'm
yeah,
fine.
not a problem. Ooh, there's more bones there. I wanna pick this stuff up. So everything has a use in this game. And so I'm just trying to wait for the server to catch up to let me loot it. But it's all the carrot soup Selfish Lock has been making. Lowers FPS because of the amount of ingredients he uses.
Might be true.
Just leave that loot for later. It'll still be there.
Yeah, that's
We're
fair.
back in the swamp.
Look at how the portal light bleeds through the thing that we're using.
I know.
It looks so cool.
Did you build this treehouse, Prof?
No. I repaired it somewhat, but I found it like this.
You
Cool.
commandeered it.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Oh, sprinting in this iron gear doesn't even really feel like sprinting.
Yeah, I haven't worn my troll gear in a long time, so I don't know what that's like anymore either.
I wear my troll gear all the time in the city when I'm doing chores.
Let's see here. I gotta drop all this stuff off, y'all, so I can go with empty bags. Meats.
I see a fire in the distance. Have you killed all the Surtlings over there? Oh,
Killed a
maybe
few of
2.
them, but they respawn. So
Okay.
Murphs, do you have a limited number of days you have that you need to complete the game? Nope.
That would be terrible to find out right about now.
I hope not.
Not that we're aware of. Let's see here, trophies. Out there. Where are we putting bones and stone?
There's signs for those things in the workshop.
Oh, okay.
Well, bones would be under swamp loot.
Yeah.
Well, is he talking about bone fragments or is he talking about withered bones?
They're both in the workshop.
Are they
Withered
both in
bones
the
are
same
under
spot?
wait,
That's what I thought. I'm just saying there's a
Bruce, my
difference.
organization earlier.
I sure did. I love it.
Right. I was like, I feel like we're getting overrun with things getting thrown in. Like there'd be stacks of the same stuff in various places, and I'm like, what is happening? I think it helps us manage our.
There is a Surtling over there, by the way. To the left.
Murph said, "Oh, okay. I just saw where it said day 699 in the game. Yep.
I think it just keeps track for you, so you know how many day cycles have passed.
Right. Oh shoot, where's resin?
oh, one of them dropped a trophy.
Oh my gosh!
I gotta switch to
Whoa, cool.
Kylars.
Cool. I grabbed it for you.
Cores.
Oh, I don't need it. Someone else can have it.
All right. We'll put up in the base.
No, we wanted some for our bedroom doors. Like,
Oh, okay.
um,
One
Where?
down.
Yeah, Murph, this game is really at your own pace. So we've only killed 2 of the 5 Forsaken bosses, and we probably won't go kill the 3rd one until we really feel like
Are we just
No.
killing things waiting for Matt to get here? Or is
I think
We've-
so.
we've done what we want to in the current state of the game. Because the game does get harder the more that you do. So as you kill Forsaken bosses, like those events where things come and attack your base, you'll get attacked by more and more difficult things. At least that's been our experience so far. Did you get all these? Oh no, I'm getting attacked by Surtlings. I think, maybe. Yeah, they're coming this way. Woo!
I just moved at the very end there.
Ooh, they died super easy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll show you guys where the ship is.
Okay. You want to just ping it so I can mark it on my map because I don't want to lose it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I'll have to run to it.
Oh, I thought you were. Okay.
Murph said, yeah, I get that for sure. No reason to hurry through. No, in a game like this, the whole game is the experience.
We're super enjoying it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're having fun building things and exploring here
Yeah.
and there.
Some
Yep.
nights we build stuff, some nights we adventure, some nights we do both. Explore, randomly just craft stuff and replenish our supplies.
Is this a statue?
I just
Yeah,
got my
they're on the
fishing
edge of the
pole.
swamps.
Huh.
I got my fishing pole yesterday and I've been fishing. Prof is off work today, yes. He has the day off.
Awkward. Yep.
That's why he's gracing us with his presence.
You know what I didn't bring with me is my swamp key, so I hope somebody brought one.
I have one.
Yes, I did.
Okay, good.
Ooh, what's this?
Ooh, I am moving slow because I got all this iron gear on. Iron and bronze. Oh, I got my first vaccine dose this past weekend. Nice, man. So you gotta get a second one.
Me and my wife are on a waiting list at this point.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Yeah, that's good news, man.
We were allowed to be put on there because of our adoption stuff and foster care.
Is that an ooze? What do I
I
hear?
have a dot on my map for a crypt up here.
Oh, really?
Well, that's funny.
There's one of those purple things.
Oh, yeah, in 3 weeks? Cool, man. He's in the rock. Yeah.
Rock. Yeah.
Let him come out if he can. Maybe he can't. Man, there are circling locations all over this
Yeah.
swamp.
Yeah, there are.
Mm-hmm.
So they won't go in the water, huh? That makes sense.
Oh, this one dropped a trophy too.
Oh, yay!
Uh,
I just picked one up for
Cool.
the first time.
Oh no! Oh, I stood in the fire. Way to go, Orin.
Wait, Selfish Lock, you have the other one, right?
Yeah, I do.
I should drop it for you, so we're... Can I just
Got
throw it
it.
in the fire? Okay.
No, I got it.
I've got 5 Cirtling cores so far.
I haven't looked at my backpack in a second, so.
Yeah, that's really good news, Murph. I'm glad, dude.
I hope it went well for you and you didn't have much uncomfort side effects. Uncomfort? Discomfort?
Something.
Uncomfortable?
Running out of stamina like nobody's business because I'm so slow.
And you're wet.
Yeah, yep.
The ship.
This is cool. Look at this little building on the water. That's so neat. Dude, I love this little spot. I want to build something here.
Just in here.
I've started
There's a leech over here
collecting.
Couple of 'em.
iron.
Okay.
Wrap.
on the outside and by the boat.
Oh, yep. I see them. God dang it. They're like pythons. Get those blood bags.
All right.
I didn't grab any iron. I probably should have.
I didn't either. I thought we were. I didn't.
Yeah, are we gonna dungeon delve a little bit?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yep.
that was.
I threw some of my extra stuff that I picked up already into this chest here. So, have more when we go in.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll show you where the nearest crypt is.
Oh, I do want to mark this on my map.
Yeah.
Slime. Poison resist.
Oh, yep. Mine's off. Thanks, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're in this area without poison resist, you are in trouble.
I should have marked the portal building too. I didn't.
Lots of things will poison you, and without the resist, it's
Yeah. Deadly.
not good.
Even the poison resistance isn't fully resistant. It just helps.
Yep. All right, I gotta get out of the water here. So
I've
slow
already
and iron.
started plundering this one. but it's not finished.
Cool.
Plundering.
Plundering. Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for accepting us the way we are, Mike.
Murph said, I'm worried that you're going to happen upon Yoda's hovel. Worried or excited?
Am I the only one that got in here and it was like completely blocked off?
Blocked off.
It says blocked.
Huh.
We're inside.
Now I'm stuck inside. Like I'm in an entranceway and then there's like water and I can't go underneath the wall. Like
You might want to go back out and maybe it just didn't all load.
I can't go out. It says blocked.
The way is shut.
Like I don't know how to do this.
Does he need one of our swamp keys? I mean, it should be unlocked already. Do you need to take your gear off a la Clay style?
Yeah, you might want
Try
to try
it.
that. I don't even... Oh, yeah, I see you now. Dungeons like this and seeing Draugr makes me think of Elder Scrolls. Yeah, me too, man. For
Yeah,
sure.
it does feel like that.
It has that feel.
Picking up treasures.
It says blocked.
You
I
might
now live here.
Oh
You
no.
can't even come out of this area?
No, I can't walk that way.
No.
You need to like relog where he is.
Can Prof harpoon you?
I don't think you can.
No. If you turn on PvP damage, I can.
I'll hand you all my gear.
So that's as far as you can get is right here?
Yeah, this is it.
Weird.
I'll try logging out a second.
Yeah.
Hey.
I've got the mushrooms.
I have 3 as well, but I can give them to you.
At the entrance.
I have tons of stuff. I've got rubies, amber pearls, coins, ooze, some withered bones, but I don't really want to be picking. Like, are we gonna regret? Are we gonna regret not picking up more withered bones? Because I feel like we always leave them behind because we think that they don't have a purpose. I mean, or that they have a small purpose that we don't need that many.
It's like ancient seeds, I think.
I will pick up a stack.
I'm still blocked.
Oh no. Try going through the portal again.
What portal?
The instant.
The portal.
I can't get out of the crypts.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh,
I'm
my
blocked in the
God.
entranceway.
I want to say there was some chat commands. / kill me will...
Oh.
Oh, I was able to walk out this time.
Oh, weird.
I don't know what happened, but I'm afraid to go back in there.
Murph says, are we...
Well, maybe
are we
this
going
time
to
go
do
back
that?
in without your gear on and see if it makes a difference.
Okay.
Are we going to wigwet?
I don't even know what just happened to me.
Barbara Walters?
It's true.
It says blocked. I am not wearing clothes.
No wonder you got blocked.
What were some of the
Heyo.
other things that they suggested? Yeah, no shirt, no shoes, no service lock.
I guess not.
I mean, he doesn't have a swamp key on him, but it's already unlocked, so I don't know if that would make any difference. Where did Prof go? I can't find him in this maze.
I'm outside with Selfish Lock.
That would be why.
Okay.
Is there
Can you
anything
ping
left
where
in
the
here, do you
portal
think?
is?
The portal is here.
Whoops.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'm going to go and attempt to go through it and come back.
Murph said, I mean, saying a word wrong is no worry. I had a friend who played WoW with who I played WoW with back in the day, who'd get so into it, he'd start this heavy mouth breathing thing that on mic just sounded terrible or horrible.
Oh,
Oh,
I would do
no.
that too, probably. That's a good thing I'm on push to talk.
We had
What
a
a
friend,
Warcraft.
we had
What
a
a
friend back in
warfare.
the day who would eat chips all the
Yes.
time in
They're
my.
talking about me and I don't know.
No,
No, we're
we're
not.
not. It was pre you.
This is a small crypt.
Yeah,
Not a lot.
I think I did most of it.
World of Warcraft. I had a cousin who, when she was little, didn't like ours, and so she.
You didn't like them?
Well, I mean, I just mean she had a difficult time with ours.
Yeah, that's totally different.
And she would say, you know, as a little kid, she would say like, "I'm a pretty princess" or something like that. Like, it was super cute. She'd probably be mortified if she found out I said that.
Here's an unopened crypt here.
Ooh, on my way. Oh yeah, I have an in real life friend I play Call of Duty and Fortnite with who is always crunching chips when we play at like 10 or 11 p.m. at night. I knocked out. Oh, that leech. Thought I saw one. Oh, they're disgusting. They're so big. All right. Are we... Wait.
I was heading back this way because I wanted to mark the portal.
Oh, well, we could have pinged it.
Yeah, I didn't get the ping when I was in the crypt. It's fine.
You-
I was just kind of
okay.
slash
All right.
escorting Dan because he's...
Okay. All right. Prof and I are heading in if you're cool with it.
Wow, that's far.
Yeah. All right. Which way are we going, Prof?
Right first. That's how I keep track.
So one of the things I really like about this game is they seem to have other purposes for crafting tools besides just harvesting. Oh gosh. I need to block more.
Circling's on me.
Yep.
Holy cow. This is like crazy. Oops. I want this and this. Ooh, hurting. Ruff, what'd you just do?
Health potion.
Oh, cool. So within this goop, this muddy scrap pile, we will find iron. And we have to break it apart first, actually. Oh, I don't have room in my inventory for...
No, I feel like I need to take a load of stuff.
No. Well, I'm gonna drop... I think I'm gonna drop the withered bone. Don't we have a ton?
Got like
Yeah, we don't
9.
need those.
I'm like, dude, how can any of us hear footsteps? Right?
I feel like we might need to trade some stuff when we find a chest. Oh, there's ooze in here.
Dudes. I need to go get my mace, because blunt damage does way better against those.
Good grief. I'm surrounded by
Oh, no.
everything. Literally any creature you can think of.
Oh, ow.
Looks like my poison resistance is about to run out.
Oh, yep. My poison's off. Get back on.
Why do I hear buzzing?
They've got it's the pile.
It's the spawn point. Yeah.
No, that freaks me out. I'm like, no, you can't have death mosquitoes in here.
Hey, how's
We
the
know about your
tater
PTSD,
raid?
Taterade. It's like a new drink.
Tater raid.
Ew.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Gross.
How are ya?
Did you have a good Vahltime?
What's going on, everybody coming in?
Heroes. I want those.
How was the tater stream? The Oz and the tater stream?
Oren, do you have yellow mushrooms?
Yes.
I'm gonna put them in this chest. Do you have any of the gems?
Yes.
What do you have? We need to compile.
I have amber and amber pearls.
Okay, I will do rubies and coins, and I'll put the rest in here.
Peripherous, the Viking horde has arrived. Yes.
Chris, hey, Deliverance.
Hey guys.
Hey! Thanks for the 10-month resub, Oz and the Tater.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Hey Misty.
Misty.
I think he didn't die as much. Well, that's progress.
It's all about that progress, am I right? There's leather scraps on the ground over here. All right.
Yeah, pick up. If you have any rubies or coins, you can put them in there and I'll get them.
Yeah, I don't. Should
I only died once, and to be fair, it was fighting my first troll.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good
Alright.
reason to die, if there is one.
Yeah.
How was it? Did you defeat him at least after that?
I need to return to
Okay.
drop off iron because I have a lot and I've run out of inventory.
Sure
I
thing.
still have a few slots left to go.
I'm just, because the ship is closer, I'm just going to drop it up there.
This is a Draugr Elite.
Yeah,
Yes.
they aren't very nice.
Did you have an open spot for potentially a trophy?
I have open spots, but I didn't drop one. I just got entrails.
Who's over here?
I
And a
eventually
Draugr.
did. First recommended the fire arrow. Big help. Oh gosh. Hold on. Me. I'm like stuck in the doorway. Okay, there we go. I usually run away. This guy was haunting the copper deposit I was working on. Had to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's once you figure out how to defeat them, which arrows are the way to go, especially when you're lower. Eventually, you get to the point where you can block them with better gear, but it's still really difficult. Yeah. Once you figure out how to take them down with arrows, you go hunting for them because they drop troll hides, which you can make decent gear out of, and you get coins, which you can spend at the trader when you find them. All good things.
May Odin bless your blade. That's awesome. Deliverance, thanks for the lurk. Really appreciate that.
Yes. Yep.
Kite to club backswing, step back, peg with arrows, repeat. Yeah, yep. Ridiculous how much they worried me. Dude, they still worry me, even though we've kind of figured out a method for killing them.
They catch you off guard, you
Oh
still
my
freak
gosh.
out.
For
Yeah.
something so big, sometimes they like just come out of nowhere.
Our shields will block pretty
Yeah.
much all their damage now, though.
Yep.
But it took us a while to
Yeah,
get to that
lock
point.
test,
Oh, yeah.
tested that.
Yes, I did. It was fun.
One of the things that I've kind of learned too is like, even if you were facing one with a weapon, if you hold down the right mouse button and go a direction and then hit the space bar, you'll roll. And so you could actually wait for that swing back, and if you rolled towards them into it and hit them, that's a way to do it too. Yep, that's why
yeah.
the troll hide armor gives you sneak. That sneak is so good.
We have to go back this way now. Yep.
Whoops. Oh, what's over here? We already go this way? Yeah, it looks to be a dead end. I'm so excited for some blue pants. Yeah. Oh, the troll gear is really good.
I still wear the troll gear often when I'm just doing routine stuff. It's it doesn't weigh you down, and you have the sneak bonus. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
There he goes with that epic jump pickaxing. He usually jumps on my head to like give himself a boost.
All right,
let's go straight ahead now.
I hear the
I like
the buzz.
blue patrol helm, which is oh gosh,
Yeah,
no, thank you.
mine is.
I like the headpiece that is like a cool blue hood. I like that a lot.
Oh, nice peripherus. Took down a troll, huh? It's epic.
Oh, you got to leather? That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You took it down in rag? There's a blob in here. Yep.
Where is it? Here, I'll go get it. Flop down. Ooze in the corner I couldn't pick up.
That's ooze in the corner.
That's ooze in the spot. Like losing its viscosity.
Ew.
Trying to keep a form. But I don't think it can do it.
Oh my god. Are you gonna pick these mushrooms and pick up gems and things?
Yeah. It's crazy you just skipped over the beggar pants. I know, right? Oh, I can't get the scraps.
No, I left those in there. 'Cause I had
Smart.
other stuff in my deck. That's another thing we have a lot of. Ooh.
Kill them. Kill them all. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Okay, gang, gonna slide to the living room and lurk. This guy needs to eat. That's cool, man. Appreciate the lurk. Thanks for the raid, and yeah, chat at us when you get the chance. And what you eating?
Gymnastics, that's fun. I bet he loves that.
Oh, that's so fun, man.
He's eating gymnastics?
He's eating
Yeah.
gymnastics. Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
How he metabolizes those really tough, chewy mats.
Ew. That's an oozer. Okay.
Sounds like some chicken taco nachos. Nice. That's cool, man.
Yum.
We had tacos tonight too. Tacos and nachos.
Did you say tacos?
Tacos and nachos. Oh yeah. Priffers, what's going on with you, man? How are you doing?
The music in here is ominous.
Jump on my
All
head.
get out.
Yeah, scrap iron over here.
I feel like you should be able to get all the showing pieces. Like, why make some that I can't literally mine? Don't forget these mushrooms.
Coins here. Yep.
I'm doing coins. Are you picking up the wrong things?
I've had coins from the beginning.
I thought I was doing rubies and coins, and you were doing amber and amber pearls.
Well, I can give you coins.
Well, don't toss them to me. Wait till you get to a chest
I'm
again.
gonna toss you a coin.
Oh my gosh, I can't see.
Here, I'm gonna put them in this chest. I have 144. We're
Nice.
rich.
I have 105.
Had his second class ever, and he was so cute, having a good old time, learning his rolls and cartwheels. That's adorable. Prof, I just got notified you're playing Vahltime. I didn't know.
I also got notified that Kailaris.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Let's do this. Oh, my poison resist is off. Oh, goodness.
You might die.
Just
Don't
flies
die.
by in this game.
Me.
Oh, wow. 15 hit
Is your buff
points.
food up?
Yeah,
I-
take this.
I
Orange.
just ate it. Thank you, sir. Woo. I appreciate you. That Professor Plum, what a guy. He's got my back.
Selfish Lock, you're here.
Finally.
Well, I'm hungry because Oz was chatting food all stream, but it's nearly 3:30 in the morning, so I refuse to go get something. Not even like a quick snack, some fruit. I
He
mean,
doesn't want to.
I know those have, natural sugars, but
Really? Fist weapons? Get your mace out like I told you to.
ooh,
Me? Yeah.
Oh.
I hate when I hit a button and it doesn't register you.
I think we're done in here.
That's Jack's broke.
Mine's close. So what biome is this? This is the swamp.
Prof, I have 2 on me
Watch out,
if you want
Ellie.
one.
Oh, it's alright. I needed to get rid of some stuff anyway.
Oh, okay.
I might start transporting iron from the portal to the ship as well.
Okay.
Because we're getting really close to having a completely full long ship full
It's
of iron.
7 amber
Wow.
right there on the pedestal.
Thank you,
Or
sir.
that's you. And the mushrooms.
Why did I not? I can't pick it all up.
Why? Are you out of
No
egg
room in
space?
inventory. Hold on, I'm gonna get
I'll
rid
do it.
of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is the swamp. We're actually in a crypt, which are littered throughout the swamps, and they have iron in them. And so, like, all these muddy scrap piles don't only block doorways, they also can contain different items, including scrap iron.
And all these crypts are locked, and you need the key, the swamp key, to open them, and that is the drop you get off of killing the elder. Boss number 2.
My axe is gone. I don't know if there's. Oh,
Have another
there's
one.
farther to go.
I've got all the X's.
Okay.
Need this chest to work for me.
I'm not gonna be able to pick it up though. I have too much stuff.
Oh, alright.
Up in the room with a Brogger.
I might be able to drop some resin, but it's whatever. Ow.
I can't get through. Okay.
It's actually really fun and very dangerous to be in here. Got to be a little bit closer. I think. There you go.
Thanks for backseat pickaxing.
No problem.
You got an antler one?
I had an antler. I have an antler one. I just, yeah, my antler and bronze are both kaput.
What I'm saying is, would you like to use my antler one that's not broken?
It's fine. Well, here, I'm gonna throw out, I had another bone, so I just realized. Nothing's been floating up today, so if you want to just toss it to me. I've just unlocked bronze, so have a cart and cauldron now. Awesome! Feel like that is a big stepping stone. The cart makes things really handy. Love the cart.
Cauldron's great for buff.
Mm-hmm.
It improves a lot of the stuff you can eat to improve your health.
Absolutely. Which is especially a requirement for this type of area. We would not survive if we didn't have buff food right now. The poison resistance is a big deal. Just need to figure out how to get a fermenter. Oh, yeah.
Does that have to do with bronze? I can't remember.
I believe so, yep.
So if you haven't killed the second boss, you might not get it yet. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, but I think it's probably right.
No weapons. Oh, nothing back here, dead end. Is that it for this one?
Seems to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think we've got enough iron to start making our way back, so we'll have to help.
I have 0.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to help Prof get some. I am at 450 exactly. I can't carry anything else, so might have to head to the ship. There's Surtlings on the right again.
Don't we need to head to the portal house to pick up all that iron for us?
I can't pick up anything more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to go there first.
Yep.
You want to kill Fruitlings? Wait, they're already dead. Nope, there's more.
No, they
respawn.
respawned.
Ooh, there's more in here too. How about I run in the fire?
Just one ancient seed away from being able to summon him. Nice, Peripherus. Nice work.
Excellente.
That's really
I don't
cool.
remember how many.
I just killed him solo yesterday? Was it yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had killed him in the group, but I went back. I wanted his head for my house.
Locke is doing something really cool where he's taking the Forsaken bosses, their trophy heads, and he is hanging them in a really cool place. Ooh, I feel like I hear just the sound of the swamps, or is it actually a leech?
Thanks for reminding me to put on my poison resist.
Yep. Oh, the leeches gross me out.
Can I get some stamina?
Oh no, I don't want the rudder. Where's the hole? All right. Well, I'm gonna put some stuff in the chest here, I think, and then that, or I take it. What do you think? Take them back. Take the stuff back in portal.
We could definitely portal back non-metals.
Drop it off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I've filled up on everything that I can that's non-metal. I'll take it back to the portal. My
Few
poison.
pieces of there's like coal and a withered bone in there.
Got it.
Cool.
I got the 2 trophy heads, by the way, that we can put on your doors.
Woo! Get another one for you.
What's that?
Should get another one if we can, so you can have one.
Yeah, I would love that.
You can have mine. I'm not in a hurry.
Oh, okay.
There's a fire
Well,
plume straight
We'll
ahead.
get a bunch for all of them.
Yeah.
I'd love to have one at like every bedroom door.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's Plum Doll.
Bum's back.
I'm just dropping some stuff off at the ship.
Mm-hmm. It's on the ground there. Oh, just coal.
And now I keep seeing sparklies.
That sounded like an ooze. Oz was saying that his raft kept disappearing when he went back to it, so he's glad he can now have a boat, a car, for sure. So the thing with the raft is it tends to get attacked a lot if it's not protected. So gray dwarves will...
Like carved in as well.
The carved
so
will
just
too.
because it has a boat recipe doesn't mean it can't float away or get destroyed by something.
Yep.
Sometimes you need to also protect those things when you're not guarding them.
It also will get damaged just from like the waves. Like waves will damage it a little bit. There's another. There's more Surtlings alley if we wanted to.
Where?
Over here.
I don't know what that
On me.
I don't know what over here is.
So that crypt you guys are just in, that's pretty much finished.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously. Where are you?
There's a Surtling core. I don't know if there's a trophy anywhere, but
Nah.
I think that's it. Yep. Okay. Let's keep heading for the portal. Yeah, so he's got to be careful because there's several things that can happen to those. So we built a harbor just to keep ours safe, like walls all around it and doors, which we can't have touching even because that's too close. The gates to get the boats through. So we got to leave a little bit of space, and sometimes we'll put like a pillar or something in between so that stuff.
Keep spawns out of there because they'll come and try to smack it.
Yep.
Also, like waves won't come and like take it away, but we do like so at least it keeps it where it is, and it keeps most NPCs off of it. But then we do have to go over periodically and repair it just from like wave damage crashing against the dock.
More Surtlings. Oh, and Thistle.
The thistle? It's leg roots.
Whoa, skeletons!
Skeleton caught himself on fire.
Yeah, he did.
I got
I'll
back
teach
to my
him.
raft, but I did have to protect it from a troll on my first excursion with it. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't checked on it in a long time and didn't like do anything to block it in, it may have drifted out to sea. That's a possibility.
There's
We had that happen before.
there's a bunch of cores over here. Okay. Man, no trophies though.
Stop shooting them in the head.
Yeah, right. I can't help it. My aim's just so good.
No more headshots.
Right. Not the face.
I'm ready for my close-up Mr. DeMille.
Yeah, for sure. That stuff gets attacked really easily. Oh my gosh, there's so much iron here. There's so much iron.
Yeah, there is. Prof, you've been busy, man.
Yep. I've picked up 2 more Surtling trophies.
Wow,
Yay!
yes. Ooh, Allie. Blood bags and entrails.
And we're gonna need more chests for the cores.
Mm.
I cleaned out the cores in the, the chests in the portal house today, so we have empty ones in there that we can assign
Yeah,
to just cores
I
and
put them
stuff.
by put one of them by the forge that's in there. Because I filled up the other one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, these wolves are so annoying.
I know, they just are howling.
I was building in here today and I was like, oh, shut up.
Mm-hmm. Where did we have the skeletons? Or the
Bone fragments?
bone fragments.
I one of the middle column that says.
Oh, swamp loot. Yep. I probably went in there too at one point. And then trophies we've got in the garage, right? And then it's back to the swamp.
At this rate, I'm gonna have to make one of these chests in here just Surtling. Fine.
Yep.
Can't open any chests yet.
Yeah. I can't shut any doors. I can open them. I can't shut them. Good old lag. Repair my equipment in here really quick. I might hit the trader really fast for money.
Ooh, yeah, me too.
And we can consolidate that. And then head back for more iron, and then it's time to sail. It's gonna be so much fun.
Serpent.
That'd be awesome.
Or some more
Serpents.
Titan.
Yes. Good
I
time.
have 335 gold just from that one crypt. So which boss number are you on now? So we have beaten Eikthyr and the Elder, so bosses 1 and 2. The next one would be the number 3 boss, and I'm thinking the swamp, but and at this point we're not really, I don't know if I feel ready to do that one yet.
No, I think we just really got into iron, and we have a lot of gear upgrades to do yet.
Yep. A lot of things to craft, a lot of exploring still to do, I think, before we decide the time is right
Oh yeah.
to do that. Yep. No location uncovered then? Yes, actually.
Yeah,
Yep.
we do.
Bone mass. So this is the swamp that we've been in, and looks like Prof right now is on the water on the coast at the boat right now, and bone mass is here. So
It was on my view. It was really
Oh,
small.
whoops.
It's right here.
It's right here.
Squint.
Yep.
Close your right eye.
So that's the coast right there from the swamp we were at, and Bowmass is right up there. My
You can
guess.
only-
What's that?
You can only carry like one of these iron piles at a time.
They're really heavy. My guess is that bone mass is going to be a type of ooze, like giant ooze. I mean, with a name like that, and the runestone that you land at initially has like pictures of the bosses, like really kind of crude pictures of the five bosses, and it almost kind of looks like an ooze, and with that name Bone Mass, I mean,
I feel like something blobby,
yeah.
but maybe a little bit more like form than the other blobs.
The iron is so heavy. It's ridiculous. It's gonna take us a lot of trips.
If we skirt the swamp though, right here, like just south of you, it turns into like meadow and stuff.
Oh, nice. Good idea.
Actually, I probably can't bring the ship that much closer anyway. I won't worry about it.
I was almost wondering if we should take the portal stuff and bring it to that structure and make the portal there.
Well, at this point, it's just about transferring iron.
Right.
Yeah, we'd probably do that after we finish transporting.
Yeah, not a bad idea, Locke, and then we can just run up the coast.
Yeah, it's not so bad this way. Then if you see any thistle, you can grab it. Because there is... I guess it is meadows, not black forest. Oh, there's a skeleton.
Ooh, archers.
Wow, we got a lot of gold today.
Nice. I think I dumped some at Loxley, too. So... when I was trying to attempt to get into the crypts with you guys.
Locke, Prof has discovered the use for the Ymir flesh, but he won't tell us what it is.
Oh.
But there is a
sneaky,
purpose.
Mr. Prof. Well, I would assume there was a purpose. Yeah.
We still don't know what the purpose of the Yule hat is.
Fun.
That's not the purpose.
Oh. You don't think it's fun?
I refuse to believe that's it.
It's very Christmassy.
Very nice. I came across a 2-star Draugr archer, and he
Ooh.
was killing me through my iron shield.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of that.
Is it still on you?
I killed it.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh.
Nearly killed me though.
Yeah, with the rune, it certainly matches with the mass in the name. It just looks like a giant mass of something. Yeah, absolutely. Like, definitely seems to me to be, like an amalgamation
Good word.
of bodies.
Amalgamation.
Oh no. Oozes. Not oozes. Leeches.
Poison resistance.
I had it on, thankfully.
Sounds like we're in for a tumultuous journey. I can use big words too. Okay, 1 stack.
I think these.
No, I can only carry like 35.
Yeah.
I think these skeletons were attacking a, oh, that guy hit me from behind. Whew. Snuck up on me. I think I found a Draugr settlement.
Ooh.
Those exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they take over like abandoned buildings.
Oh, that's coolly and horrifying.
Wraith just appeared behind me.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Oh, I don't have enough room to pick up any of the entrails.
These guck sacks are calling my name.
I hear you now.
Yeah. That song has been in my head all week. I don't know why.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a name like Bone Mass and the picture on the rune, I would have thought an equivalent of something like a D&D Hill Giant or Flesh Golem. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, leech.
Gotta get some stamina.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be an ooze, like made up of, you know what I mean? Like the oozes taking, like absorbing bones and taking a rudimentary humanoid shape is my theory. Oh, I hear them. They're disgusting. I think the leeches creep me out the most. They're disgusting.
Just follow the trail of breadcrumbs. I mean, bone fragments.
Not a mist wraith. They're nasty. All right, to go get more. Holy cow, you guys.
Long run.
Yep, I'm almost back.
Actually, I think there's only a couple of full piles left, so maybe you two, Warren and Kalaris, can start raiding another crypt, perhaps.
Okay. Which one? I don't know which ones you've done at this point.
I'll show you one that is untouched.
Okay.
Fix your
Cool.
pickaxes when you were back in town.
Yeah, nope.
I did.
Oh.
Okay then. Then you should have my spare, right?
Oh, ow. Yes, I have your spare.
Sure. Oh, I wasn't paying attention when it struck day 700. This one? Oh, it's locked. Yep.
Alright, I'll meet you Yeah, a little bit later.
Okay. Here, Kylaris, I got your pick. Got your pick right here. Oh no, it flew up into the ceiling. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if we can find it out here.
You could have just waited until we got to a chest.
I know. I should have.
I'm gonna say lesson learned, but I don't mean it.
Oh goodness, where could it have gone?
But that's just it. It's probably gone.
It probably is.
Fine.
Shoot. That's so annoying. That's a bug that I feel like we need to report. I feel like I'm not hitting this. Oh, thank you. I think that's it. This way?
Hey, Kenobian.
Hey, Kenobian, what's going on, man?
Good
General
roll.
Kenobian is in the house. Kenobian, what's going on, buddy? How are you? What's that, hon?
Is your poison resistant?
Yes, I have 6 more minutes.
Mine is 1.
After this run, I might just go back and make coal for us.
It's
We
poncho
have played a
time.
lot already. Oh gosh. But I'm sure we'll need more.
We have how much already? We have a bunch?
We have quite a bit. We're not out or anything. But we might end up needing more.
There we go. Hey, it's time. Hey, man. All right, yep, let me get the poncho on 1 second.
It's time. It's time. Making poncho. Making poncho.
Oh, it's backwards.
That's your worst nightmare.
I hate it.
Forbid. Yeah, that's heaven forbid. That is a lot of ore. Holy cannoli. Six, 8, 10, 12.
I twisted it the wrong way.
Some poncho difficulties over here.
We've got a code 76 poncho difficulties. I got it though. All right, setting the timer.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I think we have 14 full stacks plus some, like, almost another full one.
Nice. 15 minutes on the clock. Counting down. Thank you, Kenobian. Really appreciate it.
Our storage right now is 4,114 pounds.
Holy cow. Whoops. Cal Kessis says, entered Valheim. You know it. Oh, man.
Do you have an extra repaired pickaxe on you right now?
Yeah.
Can you put it in this chest so I can... I was trying to save.
So we only have capacity for 96 more.
How many more do we have?
Yeah, 96 units of scrap iron left for the capacity of the ship. So.
BRB.
I mean, can we just carry some on our person?
Oh, yeah, we can.
I currently have 7.
Hey, no problem, Jake. Appreciate the lurk, buddy. Yeah, you had that poncho too. Oh my gosh, you guys. Kenobian made the funniest meme
That was funny.
today and posted in our Discord. I might have to pull it up at some point if I remember, when we're not in a dangerous crypt. You gotta block, Morph. Which had everything to do with the poncho. It was really fun. And I literally, like, I was all like laid back in my chair and stuff, and I'm watching a YouTube video, and I get a message, and I pull it up, and I was like, ah! It was so funny.
Great poncho at the time.
Yeah. Just trying to stay warm.
You guys, someday I'm gonna catch him wearing it, like while he's working from home or something, and I'll like sneak a picture of it.
I mean, I'm not very sneaky, so.
No, I would have to be sneaky.
Right. I mean, it's functional and comfortable. Just saying. I think I told all you guys I definitely gave a review. Like I got a notification that was like, "Hey, leave a review for the poncho that you recently purchased." And
Did you?
yeah, I was like, man, this thing is so comfy. I actually feel compelled to leave a review. And I'm pretty sure...
I'm a 38-year-old man.
Yeah. I'm a 38-year-old man, and let me tell you, this poncho, super comfy, really warm.
You're not welcome.
Why not?
I don't think you're the target demographic.
You know what? I don't think it matters. I think the fact that I'm not the target demographic makes it all the more impactful. That I think it's awesome.
Always one word for it.
It's definitely impactful.
Very impactful.
Kind of
It's also remarkable.
You could remark on it, for sure.
You are able to remark upon it.
It is super warm and comfy, though, not gonna lie. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the summer, man. We're gonna have to run that air conditioning. This will be the, oh, yikes. Them's Draugr with bows and arrows.
We're not following the plum go right
Oh,
first
sorry.
rule.
They're gonna shoot us in the back.
That's your fault.
Ooh, my poison resist is off.
That blab 100% snuck up on me. Said no one ever. Dang. I was like Robin Hood there. It was a kill.
Yeah, I think after this one we should just grab what we got and start sailing because I can't be up too late.
I'm going to have to be ready.
I am almost out of my pickaxe.
Killing leeches for blood sacks. Do. Because I want frost resist.
Money in this chest.
Woo. We'll take it.
remember when this place was super, super, super scary.
Yeah.
Like swamps, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, oh my gosh, there's a leech, run!
Yep.
Like when the 4 of us went, Clay, you, me, and Allie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Now it's scary.
Right. Like we're still very cautious,
Yeah,
but it's surmountable.
yeah. Which is one of the exciting things about this game and new biomes and all that kind of cool stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I love it.
Me too. This game has a very great progression feeling. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think Benjamin's upset.
Oh no.
Oh, something's up.
Ooh, there is a plains right here. I did not know that. That's a little scary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see a mosquito.
I actually kind of wonder if he's not feeling very good because he was sounding really stuffy earlier. He was coughing at dinner, so I might have to go help her in a minute. He doesn't sound very good.
Oh.
Yeah, give me a second, you guys. I'm gonna go make sure that everything's okay. Kenobi, and I'm gonna stop the clock so that you get your full time on that. But I just want to go help because he doesn't sound very happy, and I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna put on the BRB. I will be back as soon as possible, you guys. Give me just a little bit, okay?
Well, there's goblins coming this way. Let's get out of here.
Oh, they're coming over here?
Yep.
Oh no.
Came back at the best or worst time.
I killed my first mosquito and Lox, and then Prof came and helped me kill another Lox.
Oh wow,
But
nice.
there are goblins coming, so we're running.
Did you guys clear this crypt?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
I got kicked out of the game and lost all my.
Yeah, and that's when I took it upon myself to kill the mosquito and Lox.
Oh no.
Oh, Wraith.
Hey guys, sorry about that. Yeah, Ben's really not feeling well. So, oh, I gotta be quieter.
Okay.
Ben's
Were
really
you
not.
building on an iron sword? Oh, he's not doing well?
No, he's not. So he's feeling very stuffed up and sick. And for a minute there, I don't know if he got like some gunk in his throat, you know, like just from his nose being stuffed or whatever, but he was like acting like he couldn't breathe and stuff. And so for a minute there, we're like, what's going on, you know? And
Yeah.
he's just miserable right now. So we got some medicine in him. He's going to be taking my spot tonight to stay by Kylaris and stuff. So she's going to be done for the night. Yeah. So.
That makes sense.
Yep. So I'm going to help you guys wrap up and stuff, and then I'm gonna have to call it at some point too. So.
Yeah.
So anyway, now I got to try and get her out of here. So it's going to be. Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Be in the crypt?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So I got to get me out of it and then her. So I'll
Okay.
find my way out and get to the boat, and then I'll switch over to her character and get her out. So appreciate everybody being patient. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah, it's my son is really not feeling well. So, you know, I wasn't sure what was going on at first, and Kylaris was like, you know, hey, I'll be right back. And then I heard crying, and he's very upset. He really does not feel well. So, hey, thanks.
When they're that little, they don't handle it. You know what I mean?
Right.
They aren't able to handle it very well because they're
And he was
kind of scared and stuff too.
Yeah, and like, you know, he was sleeping, and then he wakes up just feeling terrible, you know, and he doesn't know how to. You know, we even asked him, like, are you okay? What's wrong? And at first he couldn't even really tell us because he was so upset, you know, so, and groggy, you know.
Yeah,
So,
poor guy.
Yep. So anyway, yeah, Perverse, thanks so much. Appreciate it. He's just not feeling good. I don't know if it's allergy. He's had some issues with allergies before, and so we're wondering if it's kind of that because, you know, it's getting to be spring here. It's a little warmer temps out and stuff, and
Oh yeah, it sounds like it for sure.
yeah, I don't know if it's that or if he's just caught a cold. So we're gonna get onto the boat with my character, and then we'll get Kylaris's over there. Am I full? Yes, I'm full up. I want these bone fragments. So yeah, I hate to cut it
No, that's okay.
as short as possible, but yeah, I'm gonna want to be available to help, and I don't know what kind of night we'll be having, so the sooner I can get to sleep, the better. So. Which, you know, it stinks, but what do you do? All right, you guys.
Parents got a parent.
It's true. Yep. All right, I'm going to switch over to Kylaris's view. We're going to get her onto the boat. I will help you guys get the boat to base camp and stuff, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
Yep. Does Kylaris have any ore on her?
I think so. So I'm gonna get her character to the boat. She's just in the crypt. So
Yeah.
So yeah. Yep. Gonna switch comps. Be right back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited to cook that new meat.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yep.
The Kylar seat. Like how her volume is so low. Better her. Just her. I don't know how to turn up her volume. Oh, now I got it.
Okay, that's about it.
Yeah, she has some iron on her for sure. Kylars wanted me to tell you guys good night. Oh, she's probably in.
I think we're done here.
In the. Can you guys hear me? Testing. Can you hear me?
There's
Oh,
a
no.
piece of scrap iron just laying out here. Alright, I picked it up.
Prof, Locke, can you hear me?
There's another piece.
Really?
Yeah, I just found 2 laying out here around the crypt.
Can. Oh,
I thought I found those.
I forgot that she's on Push to Talk.
Oh, that's...
So I was talking with you guys and couldn't hear me. Stream can hear you? Oh, really? I wonder how that went through.
yeah, that's weird.
So yeah, Kylaris was saying goodnight. I think you guys saw that.
Yeah.
She did tell me that he's doing okay now. He's talking to me about Kirby and Pikachu. So I think he's all right.
He'll pull through.
Yeah.
That's usually a good sign.
My little man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he'll. Right, now I just got to find my way out of this crypt.
Leech behind you. Give me those blood bags. Ooh.
I'm so much bigger than Kylaris that the top of my head is being cut off from her camera.
The ship definitely drifted a little bit. You guys, that's so much. It's ridiculous.
It's insane.
Thanks for doing all that, Prof.
No worries. We're just going to sail back with what we have or try and fill it up?
I think we should just sail back with what we have.
Yeah, I don't think I can stay too long.
I think this will get us definitely all of our helmets and probably a lot of upgrades to our armor and weapons, honestly. Are you sailing us home, or?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, okay. We just
Sure.
have to wait for Oren to...
Oh yeah, he's getting.
his pack.
It's weird because my brain didn't register. I'm like, he's here. Let's go.
I'm here.
There's a leech underneath us.
Kenobian said, just got back from doing something outside. Is everything okay there, buddy? Yeah, Ben's just... Ben is really not feeling well. He woke up from sleep, all stuffed up and everything. And at one point we were trying to get him to calm down, take some medicine and everything. And then like, I don't know if he just had like some residual gunk kind of, drop out the other way down his throat. And like suddenly he like couldn't breathe. And we were like, what's going on? And it was just, he's crying and really not in a good mood. So, so Kylaris is out for the night right now. She was like, you should go finish upstream. So we're going to get this ore. We're going to get as much of this ore back as we possibly can back to our base. We're going to sail this and then I'm going to have to call it. The sailing is going to take a little bit as it is, but yeah. So he's okay right now. He's just very tired and really not feeling well, so. Hey, really appreciate that, Kenobi. Absolutely. Thank you. Where's Locke?
I'm on the ship, on the prow.
Oh, right in front of me. Didn't even see you. Okay. You guys, now that Kylaris is on, I am going to I'm gonna hop back over to my side. And yeah, be right back. I took off my glasses to take off the poncho, and for a second there I didn't realize, and I was like, why can't I see anything? I am blind as a bat without my glasses. Yeah, Kenobian, thank you. It's it's tough when he's 5, like Locke was saying too. When they're that young, he has a hard time. Just kind of.
Yeah, when we had Mason living here, he had a hard time with it too, at that age.
Yep. Yeah, just, I mean, like, even describing what's wrong, what's bothering him, so. Yeah, it's just tough. And he's not feeling well. And to, like, be woken up, not feeling that way, he was just really groggy and all that, so. Hey, there's a stone on that island.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, I'm wondering what kind of night we're actually gonna have. I don't know. Well, hopefully he's able to get some rest, and we're able to get some rest. But it sounds like I'm on the couch tonight. So, but small price to pay for my boy. So he's gonna stay with Mama tonight, so that if he needs anything or he wakes up upset again, which he tends to kind of do when he's not feeling well. He'll wake up like this. He'll wake up multiple times during the night, like not being able to breathe and everything, and like all that congestion sometimes can give you a headache and stuff too. So he'll wake up just so upset. So. Kenobian, thankfully the difficulty setting has no impact on rope mechanics. Yeah, I feel like that's strangely applicable to my current situation in sort of like a metaphor type of way. Oh, how gorgeous, you guys, how gorgeous is this game?
Right.
Oh, it's just so pretty.
Many Bothans died to create this game.
That's just so cool. Oh, it's just the prettiest, one of the coolest looking games. Like, I've seen a lot of people complain about the graphics because it does kind of mix that sort of low poly. The developer said like almost like a PS2 type graphic style with more of the high res effects and things like that. And I've seen people complain about it. I'm like, you know, this game has some amazing shots. Like, just looks so good.
Also, the gameplay, if it is even lacking in that department, which I don't agree with that, but
yeah,
the gameplay is just so fun.
Is amazing. Yep. Well, and at that point too, right? Like, I kind of feel like it almost fits. It has its own graphical style, and I really like it. It feels like it fits, and
It does.
I never have a moment playing this game where I'm like, man, this looks like crap. You know what I mean? And it's taking me out of it. It's taking me out of the game. I never have moments like that. It's really cool. I'm just kind of panning around. I like when we're in the boat and stuff. I like just kind of panning around and, you know, seeing all the cool scenery. One of the things that can happen to us as well when we're on the boat is there are sea serpents, giant sea serpents that can attack us. And actually, I mean, at this point, we kind of hope they do because we want to get more of
those
their
shields.
Yeah, more meat. There's scales we can make into shields and things like that.
Oh,
so.
there is one right there, right in front of us.
What?
Nice. Did you plan this?
It's lagging, it's just in.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
It's right. Really, you don't see it at all.
Nope.
No.
Look at the water, the way
Strange.
things move when they fall. That ain't 90s technology. I know, for real. Yeah, I don't see it.
Disappeared.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, attack us.
I was so excited.
Kenobian says, is the Sea of Thieves now? The sailing reminds us a little bit
There's
of...
definitely an element, yeah.
Definitely reminds us of Sea of Thieves. I love this aspect of it. I don't think it's as, you know, Sea of Thieves is dedicated sailing, right? So the boat mechanics and everything make a lot of sense for that, and it's way more in depth, but there is a similar feel to steering the ship. So I love being on the boats too.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it.
And it's definitely a situation too where, like, if you don't have the wind, right, like there's certain things you have to do. You're going to be slower, that kind of thing. And then if you can maximize the wind in your sails, you're gonna book, right? I'm gonna move the mic a little bit closer to my face because I'm trying to be a little bit quieter. My voice carries, and Ben's now sleeping on the other side of the wall right in front of me. So,
Okay, because he moved by you guys.
yeah. Yeah, shoot, I wish we would have gotten a serpent. Hopefully we have time to still see one. That would be cool.
Well, the journey's not over.
Yeah. Yeah, Kenobian 2 said the scenery, for real. The scenery is so good in this game, you guys. It's
Just the trees. I love seeing them off in the distance.
Yep.
I've just been going out for my base and looking at it from afar. Because I like the way it silhouettes and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've mentioned, I will, like if anybody in the Discord is seeing, like, you know, during the day, well, you know, Orange should be working and it says Vahltime, like I actually, today I logged on, I plunked my guy in a bench at the new gazebo we built, and I just sit there listening to the, you know, I'm doing work, listening to music, listening to the rain, listening to the wind blow through, because you can hear the wind when it whips through and everything, and just
Crackling bonfire.
Yeah, crackling bonfire, right? Just listening to the ambiance. But today I was tired, like a lot of days lately, and sitting there trying to get a whole bunch of work done, and I'm like, I'm sitting in my chair, and I told Kyle Larson, Prof, I'm like, I'm just gonna put my head back and listen to the crackling of the fire for a minute. Kyle Larson was like, you're gonna fall asleep.
Right? Your comfort level's too high.
yeah, right. I'm way too rested. So.
That's right.
Yep.
Now with those wolves howling, don't sit
Rocks.
too close to those during the day. A lot of rocks.
Lots of rocks ahead, Prof.
It's like an asteroid
Oh,
field.
you're gonna hit. Oh, he didn't thread the needle. We're heading straight for shore. We're going straight for shore.
Look at him. How many parsecs did it take you to get through that, Prof?
I didn't even see that coming. I need a hero, holding on for a hero to the end of the night. What comfort level do you get in your base? There, at one point, there was a spot that in our tower that we could get a comfort level 12, which is a 19-minute resting buff.
I just got the recipe for a lox rug, so
Ooh.
that might up it.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be epic.
It takes 4 pelts. I don't think I have 4. I don't know how many Prof got. I have 2.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I have 2 as well.
Well, apparently there's a good chance that they drop 2 per lox.
Ooh.
I cannot see a thing with this fog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that never helps,
what are we
especially right when we
stuck
got to the river. Good grief.
We seem to be stuck on something right here, rock or something. Keep getting messages. I'm just gonna check this really quick because I want to make sure he's doing okay.
Yeah, there was a rocket in the water.
Talking about, she says, we're doing okay, laying in bed talking about Lego Batman. He's a little stuffed up. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I left a little bit. Or, you're good now. Yeah, so the several places in the base, the forge, I think we get 9, comfort level 9 just in the forge. Kylars actually put beds up in kind of like a loft section, so you almost really can't see it. But, oh man, this is tight quarters. We're still really good. We're not even to 3/4 health on the boat. Do you need me to get down, Prof? Can you see okay?
I cannot see.
Yeah, we gotta go right. Hard right.
Cannot see a thing. Need navigation.
Yeah, okay. And then, yep, a little to the right. Oh, Peripherus, it's cool. It's really cool. Ooh. Straight ahead, straight ahead. Turn right a little bit. Holy smokes, you guys. How are we going to get through this? Right a little bit.
So far, she's holding together. We're still got about a little over half. Get out of here, Brute.
And hit him. I'm gonna go left. We are going down a very narrow river.
We're doing better now, though.
Yeah. Left just a little bit, Prof. Right there. I'm gonna go right a little bit. Right there. Might hit a rock. Yep. Sorry, couldn't see it till the last second. And then you're gonna go a little bit left.
We've got so much damage.
Straight.
Do we want to stop? Do we have any wood on us?
Is it bad? Oh, we're at like a third.
Yeah, we're really down.
I don't have any. Right.
Oh, we might be good. We might be good.
Oh, that's a rock. That's a big rock. Right. Sandbar.
Oh, no.
We're at
Slow it down.
We're at clay. Sorry, it's hard to see. We're almost destroyed.
We cannot get hurt.
Stop it.
All
Get
of
into
that
the
will
bay
drop in
there.
the water.
Yeah, like all the way. Just go paddle. The lodge is straight ahead. If we can get to the lodge. To the left. Lodge is to the
I
left.
see it on the left, yeah.
Oh, if we take any damage from waves, we're in trouble.
Yeah, we are. Just try to get towards shore, if nothing else. Get ready to fix it.
Yep. Come on. There's one on the dock. Are we still not close enough?
No.
You're
I'm
joking.
clicking.
There we go. Got it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, it was so low. Like, if we would have taken any more damage, so we got to back out.
It just takes a while.
Bonk.
I'm not afraid now. I was afraid there for a few minutes.
GG's in the chat. You can eat another bite. No, I think I'm gonna vomit. Just. That was intense. That was crazy low. If we would have taken any more damage, that would have been the end of it. All right, I'm gonna have to go left. Woo! Underwater for that one. Straighten out.
Whoa.
You good? Straight?
We're almost home.
Yeah. Please make it. Please make it.
Well, I see the glowy circle.
Yeah. Yep.
And there's the wolves of Vahltime.
Wait for the tower. Oh, it's building itself right now.
Yep.
I've got to go take care of some things, so I'm going to head off, but I hope Ben gets much better soon. I'll catch you next time. Hey, thanks, Kenobi. Appreciate it, buddy. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Yep. Oh, I thought you were asking, not
No, I always say
saluting.
general.
Yeah.
To him.
Yeah, appreciate it, Kenobian.
Makes me feel like I'm in Star Wars.
Right. Yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day, buddy. Thanks for coming and hanging with us.
Bye, Kenobian.
The leg is real. I think all of our spots are filled up, so maybe just head straight at a dock, and we'll be able to jump off. See you, buddy. Yeah, Kenobian says see you guys.
Have a great day or night.
It is his afternoon.
Have a great afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Land ho.
We're here. Okay.
The tower's a transformer.
Can't get into the storage. Super good.
Autobots.
I'm gonna get Kylaris's character off the boat and log her, and hopefully maybe that'll help. I don't know if it will, but give me 1 second, guys.
Okay. The ship dipped for some reason. That's a good idea. I should get a cart.
Alright, I'm in the chest.
Thanks. I'm gonna go get a cart for us. I think that'll make it go much faster.
If you can read this, your glasses are on. Nice. Pyrotech redeemed. It's poncho time. Thanks, Pyrotech.
Time.
Beautiful. Why, thank you. I know I look dashing. Appreciate it.
You handsome devil. Where are the carts, by the way?
In the garage.
Oh, there is one. They just didn't form yet.
Mm-hmm.
I actually was standing on one and didn't realize.
Pyrotech, appreciate the lurk, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for the redemption as well. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, the lag.
Give me a cart.
It's poncho time. Alright. Feel like I need to offload more stuff so I can carry more. Help.
If they'll ever let me use these carts, I think that will help us tremendously.
Mm-hmm. Put some of these gemstones in here. What? Oh, this thing is so warm and nice. Oh, I didn't put on the timer.
You don't need it when you enjoy it.
It's true. I mean, it doesn't make it much of a redemption, though, if I'm wearing it the whole stream.
All the time.
Yeah, I just don't take it off.
I am Cal Kestis now.
Give me a red wig. Give me a red wig and call me Cal. Blood bags and entrails. Woo.
I got one. Oh, there we go. I'm coming with a cart.
That's a really good idea, Dan.
We have so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't carry it all. I have like one slot open.
Right. All
Let's
right.
see.
I'm gonna go drop off these circling cores. do we have cores? Was it in this front one? Did I just...
It's
no.
in the
Oh.
gatehouse. You're gonna have to go by the forge though, because the other one's full.
I was able to go, yeah, into the gatehouse and do it. For sure. For sure.
Now I can't open the storage.
Mm-hmm. Deliverance, thanks so much. Appreciate it. There it is. Boom. Really appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. How are you doing tonight, Deliverance?
Oh my gosh, on my screen the ship just lifted in the air and flew.
Oh, so much lag here. There we go.
Well, it lagged in for nothing.
Right. Still. There we go. Oh, the Viva. I'm out. Hey guys, we're just trying to get all of this iron that we went and got tonight out of the boat that we had to sail it all with. Should not take that much. Get that all moved into the base.
Almost have it on the cart.
Man, you guys, that is a lot of iron.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, I'm good, thank you. I was trying to stream BitLife for the first time on my cell phone. It was interesting. That's cool. I've only streamed one time with my cell phone. No, I guess I can't say that. We've used it for cooking streams, but I've used the Streamlabs app on my cell phone for streaming one time, and it was during a PC build stream, which I did not save, unfortunately. It was a cool stream.
You can do another one when you build mine.
It's true.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Actually,
no,
I was
I'm
gonna...
stuck on here.
Yeah, you are.
Not sure how we're gonna deal with this.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna talk to you about that.
How did this even happen? Come on.
I'm gonna jump on the front of it, maybe. How'd the stream go?
Gosh. I don't know how to make this work.
Hold on. I don't have any wood. I was gonna say, can we put a platform underneath it?
Maybe.
Here, yeah, pull and dash, and go like left more. Go left. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
I know, I don't even know how it
That's
fell.
not good.
It must have been lag. Well, that's worse. Go get the other one, I guess.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's gonna be quicker just to unload it and run it to the forge, I think,
Yep.
and stuffing around with this.
Yeah,
I'm
you've
stuck to the cart. There we go.
Okay.
Well, it was a good idea until we got stuck. That was annoying.
Perver said,
Stupid.
right time I hit the hay, hope the little ones feel better. Little one feels better, and I'll catch your adventures in Valheim later. Thanks, Perforus. Appreciate you coming and hanging.
Hi, Perforus.
Thanks for the well wishes, too. I'm sure he'll be on the mend soon. Hope you have a great night.
Won't let me use the cart.
Let's see how
There
far
we
I
go.
can walk it being super encumbered. I have not heard of BitLife. What is BitLife? Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta make it. I just gotta make it. Come on. Come on. So close. Oh, yep. I can get to the chest from outside. Awesome.
Oh, this lag is gonna make me throw up.
Mine's not too terrible right now, but I started using
It's sinking.
I started using the bottom metals.
Yeah.
Drawer.
So far, I'm just throwing them. I threw them in the smelter so far. There's also that right chest up here. Out here.
Once we get it emptied and it doesn't weigh as much, we should see if we can get it out of the water.
It's all the way in the water now.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'll just deconstruct it and grab the parts and then make a new one.
Yeah, that's fair. I just wondered how, if we would have the opportunity to still pull it up if it's very lightweight at that point.
You could try it.
If only for the comedic value.
You can maybe walk it out the side over here by the boat because it gets pretty shallow.
Got
Oh,
it.
there it came out. Nice.
Yeah. Necktail right there that I'm gonna pick up.
A woo-hoo.
Did someone get the core wood from the beam that we broke right here?
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Okay. Do you
I'm
want
too
to?
busy being killed by necktails and drowning with lag. See, hold on.
A little punk. Over here. Killed it.
I think the core wood I put on the car actually or something.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, yep. I see it. Thank you, Sarah.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's lag. Welcome to Lagton.
Oops, I can't put that in there. Go get rid of this cart. If I can get it turned around. There we go. Gotta make the door go the other way.
Wow, we have 100 entrails just sitting in here.
Yeah. You guys, that is so much ore. $432 in the forge, and you said you already put some in the smelter?
Yeah, there's 22 in the smelters.
Holy cow.
Like 22 total.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of iron. Oh, I put some stuff in here that I'm gonna take to the trader really quick to swap for cash.
Yeah, I have a few things myself.
Yeah. Wow, what a haul. We made some money, procured a bunch of iron. A lot of that primarily provided by Prof, so cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to Professor Plum.
Thank you, sir.
No worries.
80 more gold, not bad. Wait for it. Oh man, gate, come on. Door. I'm just gonna go. All right. I know Kylaris has more stuff going too in her bags. Whew, 15 minutes already. I can't shut the door to the tower, and I really want to shut it because I don't want another wild boar running around in here.
Probably fair.
Mm-hmm. That was funny. Didn't you find that lock? Or was that you, Prof?
Oh, that wasn't me.
Was that you, Prof?
The tower.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go into the tower.
I think somebody found a wild boar, or not a wild, a tamed boar that was probably born out of the pen, found its way into the tower.
Oh my gosh. Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the way you guys designed this forge area makes me happy.
Isn't it great? Whoops. Switch out my gear here really quick. I don't usually walk around in the iron gear. I usually wear the troll gear around. Oh, goodness. Oh. All right. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. Man, I'm getting tired, and again, I have no idea what tonight is gonna look like. So, so I think I'm gonna call it.
Yep.
So, yep. Well, with that, appreciate everybody who came out tonight. It was a really fun night. We got a lot of stuff done, which is always a lot of fun, really cool. Want to say a big thank you to Professor Plum and Selfish Lock for hanging out with us.
For sure.
As always, yeah, and for joining us on stream. Best crew out there for sure.
Well.
You know it.
Don't get all soft on us.
Right. Wanna say thanks to Oz and the Tater for the raid, also for their 10-month resub with their Prime. Really appreciate that. Super awesome. And then also to Deliverance for the raid. Really appreciate that. For the poncho redemptions and stuff too from Kenovian and Pyrotech. Appreciate the support, using your points, coming and chilling with us to get those points. It's awesome. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Y'all, I hope you have a great one. We will be back on Friday, 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, likely with some more Vahltime because it's just that good. And so yeah, we'll be back then. Hope to see you then. And yeah, we'll talk to you later. I'm gonna try and go get some sleep. So yeah, have a great night, day, wherever you're at. Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Music.